Hello and welcome to my daily video, The Wonderful Word. And today we're going to talk about how to treat women. Now this is for all you guys out there that go on YouTube and you're totally clueless on how to treat women. I'm going to show you, and all those women out there are going to say, hey, that guy knows what he's talking about. Okay. First of all, we're going to start with the small things. Now, when you first meet a woman, be polite. Make sure that you compliment her. Say, my, what a stylish pair of jeans you're wearing. I like those boots. If she's wearing boots, those are the most interesting tennis shoes I've ever seen. Don't be gay, but I mean, I'm not saying getting up there, and be femaleish. That's what they call it, femaleish. But and don't assert your male ego and say, haven't I seen you somewhere before? My, that's a wonderful hairstyle. I love that hairstyle. That is the most wonderful hairstyle I've ever seen. These are not pickup lines. These, in order to get a woman to like you, you have to, I'll use an old-fashioned word they call dolt. That's what it is, dolt, D-O-L-T. You have to dolt on her. You have to let her know that how wonderful she is, how important she is. You have to tell her how beautiful she is. Women love to hear that, especially if let's say that men don't. There's a lot of men who don't know how to compliment a woman. Women don't want to hear how shapely their behind is. They don't want to hear that. They don't want you to whistle at them. They don't want you to give them, hey, baby, what's going on? They don't want to hear that. What women want to hear is they want you to compliment their eyes. They want you to compliment their shape. My, what did you do? Aren't you something? Now, some women take compliments as, some guy just wants to, get close to him. But that's not always the case. There are some good guys out there. Don't you like those women who get up there and say, oh, men are all the same, all they want is to get me in bed. That's not true. There are some good men out there. You just have to hope that you run across them. And tell her about her smile. Oh, now isn't that a nice smile? That's the nicest smile I've ever seen. Okay, then compliment, after the compliments and everything like that and stuff and everything, ask her that crucial question. Do you have a boyfriend or a husband? Oh, unfortunately, well, he's a lucky man. He's a lucky man, to tell you the truth, that he has you. I hope he appreciates you, and stuff like that. And if she doesn't have a boyfriend or a husband or somebody that she's seen or whatever, this is your innie. What you do is you say, well, would you like to have a boyfriend? Sure, she'll say. Or she'll say, no, I'm not looking for anybody. And, I'd rather just be alone. Okay? Her mouth says she'd rather be alone. But her eyes, you can always tell if a woman's interested in you. If you can hold a woman's attention for 5 or 10 minutes, and then you say, I know we just met, and stuff like that and everything. But what do you say? You give me your phone. I give you my phone number. Let her make the first move. See, women are independent thinking these days. And what it is that sometimes they want to make the first move. So, it's like, say, well, okay, my name is Ronald, and I don't have any kids. I have a dog. And, tell her just general information. Don't tell her what color underwear you're wearing, because she doesn't want to know that. And don't tell her how big your stick is. I said stick. Don't tell her how big your stick is, because she doesn't want to hear that either. And don't tell her that you're sleeping alone and you would love for her to be in bed with you, and stuff like that. These are things that you don't say. So then, okay, you ask her, say, give me a call. And if she says, well, no, how about you give me one? And she'll give you her phone number. 9 times out of 10, if the woman is interested in you, chances are she'll give you the true phone number. And women, they don't lie often. Sometimes they will. Well, I have an ex-husband, and he's jealous. Make sure that you classify the women that you have something to do with. Feel them out, verbally, not physically. Don't ever force yourself on a woman, because that's considered groping, and it's against the law. So, you go and just reach out for her chest. Notice I said chest. You just reach out for her chest. Well, she's either going to do one of 3 things. She's either going to knee you in the downstairs, or she's going to slap you, or she's going to call the police. One of the 3. So take an initiative, take an incentive, and make sure that you don't violate her in any way. All right. Then, okay, she gives you her phone number. Like I said, that's your innie. And you say, okay, great. I'll call you sometime. And you find out her name, and everything, because you don't want to call her up on the phone and say, hey, you, and stuff and everything. And then after that, you don't call her the minute you get home. You wait a couple of days. That way, see, you don't want to show too much exuberance, or you don't want to get up there and be a bug or a bother, you know. I mean, she's got a life too, you know, and I'm sure she's not going to sit by the phone waiting for you to call. If you call, you call. If you don't, you don't. Your loss, you know. She's probably the most wonderful woman in the world. And then again, you've made a mistake, and you call the number, and it turns out to be a Pizza Hut. That does happen 9 times out of 10, maybe 5 times out of 10. So these few little tidbits that I've given you will make you a better suitor for somebody, a better date. Now, if you can't hold her attention for 3 minutes, no, leave me alone, go away. I don't want to be bothered with, just get out of my face, Okay, well, that possibility, that ship has sailed. Because if you can't hold a woman's attention for 10 minutes tops, then you've lost her. It's just that simple. So we'll get back into this in the next video, and we'll see how it goes. And I hope that I've helped a little bit. Remember, I'm the wonderful word, and you can hopefully this helped, and we'll see you in the next video. Good day.